Growing up, I always thought that the year 2020 was going to be this wonderful, delicious sandwich of the future. But then I get to the year 2020 and it turns out to be more like a bread sandwich. And when I take a bite of it, it turns out that the sandwich is just full of bees. And I keep eating it because, you got to keep going on. But it just keeps stinging me over and over again. But then you get to the end of the sandwich and there's just this little dollop of honey at the end. And that little bit of goodness that comes after all the pain is Through the Moon. Hello, beautiful dragon people, it's me, your pal Vero, here to bring you some more of that Dragon Prince content to tide us over till the next season is finally released. Today in the form of a very brief, spoiler-free review and my initial thoughts on the Through the Moon graphic novel. So I literally just finished reading it about 20 minutes ago, and I sat down to record my initial thoughts, so let's get right into it. Overall, I was very pleased with the graphic novel. The art was expertly done, genuinely made me pause and sit and appreciate some of the gorgeous exterior drawings of the locations, and I will not spoil those locations here. The story was quick-paced and moved along very nice. I was very pleased that it didn't feel like a prequel to another story, which a lot of spin-off comics kind of do, but this one definitely felt like its own story, set connecting two different periods of time, those two periods of time being between seasons 3 and seasons 4. There's also a character that returns that was not named in the original show, who was an absolute delight to see again. He's developed quite a bit and even given a name. I was very happy to see this character. I didn't even know I had so much love for him until he showed up and I was like, oh hey, I know you. But I can't talk too much about that without getting into spoiler territory. All the characters have a moment where they are able to either say a funny line or have some kind of sweet character moment. I was actually really surprised at how much I enjoyed one of the scenes with a character that I didn't think was going to be that big of an important character in this particular story, even though he's a main character in the series. There's also a young creature in this story that is so adorable that it might be one of the cutest things that has come out of the series so far. And I love it so much. I really want a plushie of it, and I really hope that they release a new line of merch soon and that this character will be part of that line. There are a few characters that return from the first season that legitimately kind of shook me a little bit, and that's not a bad way. It was intended. The ending was a little bit bittersweet. It echoed a lot of what happened at the end of season 3. It definitely will leave you wanting the 4th season and a continuation of the story very, very badly. But I'm not particularly worried about the ramifications that a lot of people are going to be worried about, or so I imagine. But I can't talk much about that either without getting into spoilers, so that will have to wait for the spoiler video, which, by the way, I am making a spoiler review of the entire comic, basically going to go through the entire thing, ruining all of it for everyone, and talking about every single thing about it. So that's probably going to be coming out later this week, so you have that to look forward to. So overall, I really enjoyed it, and I highly recommend that you guys pick up a copy of it. I bought the hardback version and the PDF version because I wanted to read it as soon as it came out, and it launched at midnight, and I was able to read it. And then I should have the hardback should be coming either later today or tomorrow. But yeah, definitely pick up a copy. I highly recommend it. It is a must-have for any Dragon Prince fan. So in summary, 2020 is a sandwich, Through the Moon is a little dollop of honey, and everything that happened in this year has all been bees.